Is it too wide? Actually, if I'm going to be honest with you, this screen is too wide. What you're seeing is an overlay. You're not actually seeing my projector. Okay, my projector is sort of washed out compared to this overlay. And so that's a lessons learned that I'll share with you. Try to keep it within reason, like 16 by 9 is a good ratio. That don't mean you have to be 16 feet wide or 9 feet tall, but staying within that ratio is a really good idea. I'll show you a little bit real quick of what this is. This is GSPRO. I'll just hit a couple of shots. We'll run it real quick to see it in action. If this camera doesn't zoom in on me, it would be preferred, but you know how it goes. So let me just move a couple things out the way for myself. And I would want to go over here to practice, and I can show you what it looks like on this screen here. One more, this one. So you would want to go into the practice range. So I'll flip to that, and then I'll flip back here so you can see. So while that loads up, here we go, we're back here. I'll grab my balls and some clubs. I say I will. My kids were just in here, and now she did such a good job of cleaning up all the balls for me. I do not, not sure where she put, here we go. So having, like these little bags are nice because you, especially if you're streaming, you don't want to, and have an overlay like this, you don't want to have, you don't want to have to walk behind your overlay. So we could talk about that if you have any specific questions, but you'll notice I'll kind of stay on this side of the room. That's the reason why. Oh my goodness, I haven't even swung a club today. If you are watching, let me know, where are you from? And what is your handicap? Maybe. Let's start with that. Where are you from? What is your handicap? Have you ever tried GSPRO or any simulator golf? Oh, funny story too, I'll share with you in just a second. This just reminded me, I see my other phone and camera set up right here. Do not do that. Do not set your phone and camera up any direction towards your projector. First-hand experience. You can smash that thing. Yeah, that happened last week. So there you go. It's real easy to set up and have it working with the particular setup that I have. Now, there are units out there that are a pain in the butt. So drop your question if you have one, and I can kind of give you some feedback. I haven't necessarily played on every system, but I have played with other opponents that use just about every, oh, Shank, baby. Goodness gracious, I should not be live trying to warm up. I have seen every other launch monitor, I feel like, or at least most of them, and can give you a good sense of what, you know, what has the pros and cons of each, if that makes sense. So thanks for everyone that's joined this far. Let you know, Sunday nights, 9 Eastern, that's when we have a PGA professional come in. Sorry, I'm totally testing out my stream tonight, and I was adding the little chat box. That is the only reason I was live, but you did catch me live, so welcome in. I'm DJPerr, and every Sunday night I was going on to say Brian Bells will be in, and Thursday nights is actually a pretty fun night for me. So I'm warming up here. Thursday nights I usually play my golf rounds, live competition. So after we warm up here, oh goodness, that's the third swing or fourth. But I'll warm up, and then we'll go online. We'll go find a competitor and get after it, man. We'll go play some rounds of golf. I may go actually play my 2-foot tour. Who knows? The 2-foot gimme tour is what I'm referring to. You can find that on simulatorgolftour.com. There's tons of stuff out there. But I'm going to extend the invite again. Like, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. And it kind of gives me something to talk about here, because I'm totally rambling to keep it going. And I'm not a good golfer, so I don't like to just sit here and hit golf balls. It's not what I like to do, for the record. I do invite other great golfers into the studio, and we do a little lesson learned, like how to teach them. Let him teach, per se. Also, by engaging in the chat, you enter automatically into our giveaways. So it's a chance to win some really cool equipment, ranging from nets to microphones to cameras to lasers. I'm not going to say a whole golf launch monitor, but maybe a really like a gift card or something. Who knows? So engage in the chat, even if it's just a simple question, or just let me know where you're from, what's your handicap, how did you find it. Go ahead and get a little something to drink real quick. Thanks for those hanging out so far. I'm gonna hit a few balls and then, like I said, I may go find something to play. If you want to see anything in particular too, like what all can you do on here? You can do much more than just hit on a driving range. Let me show you real quick. Like I said, I don't really care to sit here and hit balls, so I'd rather just show what you can do. Let's see, let me turn on this camera for you. Where is it? I'd rather have this one because I feel like I can talk to you more directly. So one thing that is cool, they just added this to GSPRO. You'll see on the screen over here, and I can make it full screen for you. So you can go in here to dynamic holes. Dynamic holes is really cool. Or you go to the playground. I'm adjusting these buttons up here at the top, but dynamic holes is cool. You can change the green types. You can change the architecture. Let's go warm up on this one just for the hell of it, right? And I want to hit like a 98-yard shot. Maybe I want the green to be a little bit more forgiving, so I rotate it like that and hit apply. And then also you can somewhat compete with, say you have a guest, have like 2 players, shots per round. You get it. And then you can start that and it actually tracks how you're doing. So it's pretty cool. Let's check it out. All right, like I said, I'm not warmed up, so please forgive me. You know how it is, golf, and then imagine playing online whenever you're not that good, like me. Yeah, it's an uneasy feeling, but hopefully I'm relating to someone out there. I think there's lots of us that kind of feel those nervous butterflies on the first tee, right? You felt that before. Do you get nervous still when you play golf? You know, actually playing online probably has helped me with that so much. But right now I'm just totally not even in the mindset. I'm barefooted. Wasn't just testing my stream, but I'm gonna tell you, this stuff is so much fun that you'll find yourself playing way more golf than you really wanted to or had plans to. So I hit a 50-degree wedge, warmed up about 106 yards. And so I'm going to try that and see how it comes out. I may find myself hitting this a little bit harder to get it there. Let's hope not. It's 104. There you go. Not bad. Let's see if we could replicate that. That ain't too bad. There's 104. Both of those were actually a little bit far in the front of my stance a bit. So I'm going to drop it back. See if we could draw this one a little bit more. $106 right there. So that's how accurate this equipment is. There you go. Get in the hole. People ask all the time, how accurate is it? Jeez. There you go, a chunked one. Let's see what it does. Yeah, how accurate is it? I would say within, I don't know, honestly, but super accurate. Like probably within a couple of foot on distance, but spin is where it's really accurate. So that one, like, let's pay attention to you don't see the spin numbers, do you? You can't see it, unfortunately. I'll have to fix that on the stream if you want to see it. But that was 77.33 backspin. Probably want to have a little more. Let's try. Oh, that one's good. But only 7,100. Stop. I jokingly say this club, I call it 106 in park. Because I usually hit about 106. And it sits there. But anyway, I really hate hitting golf balls like this, guys. So please engage in the chat and drop your questions. What else could we work on? So that's the island green. I guess I do need to warm up. I'll just keep hitting them. I tried like heck to get you to put something in the chat, but you're just not going to do it, are you? I don't blame you. Kind of uncomfortable. Or maybe you don't have an account. If you don't have a YouTube account, I don't think you can actually chat, can you? You wouldn't be able to answer that, right? But that's the Bushnell BLP system. I'll show you a bit more of what we can do on GSPRO. So let me do that. What you're looking at is my setup inside my pole barn, as a matter of fact. You know what a pole barn is? Pole barns, we use them down here in South Louisiana. That's where I'm at. Kind of like you would say I guess like a big garage. It's just like a utility storage area. And so I've built this room inside of here. And again, we're running GSPRO. Let me show you how many courses this system has. Every single day, more and more courses. Really, really phenomenal. Pretty cool. Also, I got to go do my tournament round. But check this out. Go to local match all the way to the left. Mosquito. And then the way this is set up, I'll make it full screen for you. You can filter by all these filters over here on the right. So you see 613 courses. That's what's installed. But if I hit all courses, look how many now. We're almost at 2,000 courses. Tomorrow, I bet that number's 1,822 probably. There's 4 or 5 or 6 or sometimes 10 released in one day right now. Just insane amount of courses that are coming out. And you can search by whatever, whatever you want. I like to search actually by the designers, so I know a few of the designer names that make the high quality courses. There was one I wanted to see. I think you would like to see it. That is Georgia Golf Club Fall Edition. Let's go see that one. So I haven't seen it yet, and it looks like there's an update with this arrow right next to it. So I'm going to click that. Now, to get access to some of those, you have to be a member of the Patreon course. Let's see, what else do I want to download? I could add in this one. I'll tell you what, the Golf Boy, he does a phenomenal job. While those two are downloading, which won't take very long, even during the live stream, you see it's already at 22%. I want to go back and check my tournaments and see what tournaments I have on the docket. So the 2-foot gimme tour looks like it did end today. I do need to roll out another. I'm the admin of that tour, so you'll see it pop up here. I love playing in the 2-foot gimme. It's a little more realistic. We may run Georgia Golf Club. Should we run Georgia Golf Club? May do that. Just in the fall. Oh, I can't. It's on the Patreon. Crap. What course should we run this week? Well, that's probably finished loading. Nope, still 60%. It's hard to wait, but I think we'll wait for the good things, right? It says 70. It won't take much longer. I could swap over and show you some other stuff, but I'll just give it just a second longer and it'll be finished. We're at 78, 80% already. Normally, if I'm not live streaming, this thing was finished in 15 seconds at max. 10 seconds probably. So it downloads it to your C drive or your hard drive. So you don't want to keep a ton of courses unless you just have so much space available, which they don't take up very much, as you can tell. So it's at 99% right now. And we'll go give it a go. I can't wait to see this. So there you go. So Georgia Golf Club. I'll hit play, and then I'll just hit play. Now I'm running a live stream, so I have to kill some stuff to make it go a little quicker, or we will probably see it kind of slow down right here. Hopefully not. Let me just see what's going on. Yeah, it'd be a good time to drop your question in the chat right there for us. Come on. The other thing I'm going to do in the meantime is see who's in our Discord community. If there's anyone in there, I may invite them to come and join. So if you don't have Discord yet, you'll become familiar with it if you don't know what I'm talking about at all. Discord is a community or a program that is it's really built for like gamers, right? People that play Xbox, PlayStation, that type of computer games, PC mainly, I guess. But it's a phenomenal site, I guess I'd call it. It's mixed between a forum. I'd say it's like smartphone met old school forums. It's powerful. And within there, think like Microsoft Teams or Zoom calls. So players can set up matches, can communicate with each other, discuss different topics. They can purchase and buy things. But the biggest draw for me is you can jump in a free lobby and you can play golf against this person on a common course, like both of you loaded up, play that course against each other. You can see that person, hear them. Really is quite interactive. If you're learning anything tonight and you aren't able to participate in the chat, you can still hit that like symbol. So hit the like, that helps more people see it. So if you were able to come across it, we appreciate it if you hit the like, hit the share, that helps a ton, but definitely like the video if you enjoyed anything or learned something tonight, and subscribe as always. This thing is seemingly taking a bit to download, so let me see what I can do to fix that. I do find that the first time, yeah, see, that sped it up. Watch this. You see it went to 0%. I'm flipping back and forth a lot, so I apologize for that, but let me kill, actually, I'm going to kill my entire browser, because Chrome is a hog if you don't know that. So now I cannot see what you guys see at all. So you have to let me know if something is incorrect, but I think I've got a good enough grip on it to make it through this without seeing it. See how fast it jumped up there to 90% if you can still see it? Let me know, please. If you are watching, you do have access, shoot me a message or in the chat. But here we go. I can't hear audio either, so hopefully you guys can hear this and it's not too loud. Test, test. Oh, I have desktop audio turned off. Test, test. Okay, ready to play some golf? Check it out. Let's do it. We'll play one hole just to kind of show you. This is, look at it, it's in the fall, right? So that's different. Okay, let me kill this little camera that I have up, and I'll go grab my driver. And let's see what we can do. Where's the play? I'm asking you. Is it, I'm not a long hitter, so I'm trying to get this thing out to, I'm looking at my monitor here on my screen, to about 260 would be a phenomenal shot. So if I can get anywhere from 225, staying clear of that bunker there, should be in good shape. Let's try it. We'll give it a run. Oh. Just now remembering last night we were playing some golf with some friends, and boy, with the smack talk started, right? And Next thing you know, I was in a challenge, 4-hole challenge. So shout out to Javer. Got you last night, buddy, but he did smoke me a few nights ago. But Javer, heck of a player, good guy. Got him last night though, and we did it here on Georgia Golf Club. That was the point of that, sharing that story. Okay. 260. All right. Not nervous at all, huh? Just commit to the shot. Oh, look at that. Y'all didn't see that, did you? All right, so let me explain. The reason you didn't see a shot is I got extremely lucky. God's on my side because I shanked it so badly that it went way right, which this machine picks up everything usually, like 1 out of 2,000 maybe shots are not picked up. So thank you for that. That will not happen again. So this one's gonna go, I'm sure. See there? And I shanked that thing so bad, guys. I probably scuffed up this brand new driver, but we got it out. Damn it. Oh man, that was, of course, the first driver swing of the night. What do you expect? 223. I don't really have a club that I hit this far, so I have to leave this short. What I really enjoy about GSPRO is this right here. And I want to show you a little course management and how cool this is. So you can take a look at it from here. It'll let you fly up there, see your shot. It'll let you turn on a heat map, which is really cool. You can see in this bottom left-hand side right here, red to green. This is Augusta, right? Augusta National. Hard course. I want to, if I could get the ball here in 2, geez, I still have a heck of a challenge, but I'm not here to try to make bogey, so I've got to go for it. This is just a long course, PGA course. Gonna be tough. Let me try to get it down there. It's gonna be short, but maybe I can get up and down for par. Did not strike it very well, but honestly, I'd rather be there than right off the edge of the bunker, so pick your poison, I guess. All right. What do you hit at 60 yards? I like a 54. Let me just flip my camera back on so you can see us. Here we go. Now what I can't see is the chat, but I don't think you guys are chatting, so no problem. 64 yards. We're just gonna play 1 hole here. Oh yeah, there we go. So we have a putt, albeit a long one. We have an opportunity. Can we seize the opportunity? I'll show you how to read a putt here. All right, so it's breaking left to right. I see that with the dots. It's going uphill. I see that with the vertical dots. The other thing I'm looking at is the top left corner. You can see my mouse up here, but you can't, but it's 30'7" in length, and it's rising 11 inches. I take the inches, the 11 and rise, I turn them into feet. So that becomes, instead of 30 feet, it becomes 41 feet. That's how hard I want to hit the ball. Now what you have to know is how far, and that's on a flat green. So 41 feet on a flat green, you need to know what that, feels like basically. So that just comes through practice. And I kind of have a feel for long putts because I have plenty of chances at them. Let's try to make this one. So I'm gonna stick, there we go. I went ahead and placed my marker. I think it'll break left to right. If I just arc this thing down there, hitting a straight putt regardless. Every time you putt, you're really hitting a straight putt, aren't you? I mean, the gravity of the slope of the ground is what curves it. So straight putt, flat putt being 41 feet. That's just my method. May give it a little, I don't want to go off the back end, so I'm okay if it's short. I just want to make sure to hit this thing straight. Okay, here we go. I feel like it was a little short. See there? You get a good feel. I mean, I had the line was predicted, but I left it just a touch short. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. That's a look at GSPRO in the fall. I'm going to go off stream now, but if you like it, you want to hear more about this, anything related to golf sim, you know what to do. Get in touch with us through the Discord, but start right here by hitting like and subscribe, share, so more folks can see stuff like this. I'm going to go ahead and play a couple more holes just to check this fall edition out of Georgia Golf Club. All right, so long, guys. Have a good night and God bless.